Good afternoon, Internet. My name is Jeff Pontifex, and this is Smash or Pass. The premise is simple, and we all know it instinctively. Would I smash, or wouldn't I? Let's get started. Oron. A nice coat. How did you not get your arm into the sleeve? Sometimes my kid had that problem when she was real little, but, she's mastered it by now. Usually. It's okay. Maybe you're just not that clever. That's fine. You don't need to be. I kind of dig the sunglasses. And the high collar kind of combo. I don't know why. I find that interesting. Yeah, sure, why not? Smash. Bartello. Or Bart. Can I call you Bart? I'm sure I can. You probably don't mind. Bart, I assume you don't own a mirror, because otherwise you would have looked in a mirror and thought, I put a big bright marker indicating where my cock is. Which is a little weird. It's almost like an X marks a spot, but weird. Really draws your eyes right there. Was that the plan? Ooh, sneaky. I don't know if I like that. On fashion alone, I think I'll pass. Better than mine. Seen here in her best Princess Leia cosplay. I know, you look normal, chill. No weirdness about you. Just slightly strange dress, but kind of cute. Yeah, other than the Princess Leia thing, I don't know what's going on with that, but, we can move past that, that's fine. Yeah, smash. Baron Ronso. Wow, okay, so much to unpack here. Where do we start? Okay, step one, what are you? You have a unicorn horn, but you got, big demon vibes. But you also kind of look like a lion person? Are you a kitty unicorn? A kitty corn? Okay, fine. You know what? Let's move past that. Let's look at this outfit choice. Big breastplate to protect the heart and lungs. Cool. Bracers to protect your forearms. That's alright, sure. Boots that aren't boots to protect your shins? I mean, sure, alright. Fur loincloth? If we're gonna call out stupid slutty armor for being the useless thing it is, then we need to apply that rule equally, Mr. Bronzo. Yeah, no, you're just ridiculous. Who wears a fur loincloth into a fight? It's weird. That's very weird. Pass. Brother. I'll be honest, for just a moment I thought your zipper was part of your tattoo, and I was very confused. For the first time, perhaps, I'm going to make a judgment based purely on the name and the character. I can't fathom attempting to call you brother in the middle of anything. No, that's icky gross. Pass. Sid. Hey, Sid's back. That face is disconcerting. It's a very unsettling face. Why are you grinning like that? Is anyone else weirded out by that? You don't look right. No, this Sid creeps me out. Pass. Classical. You look normal and healthy and not like a unicorn demon. Your armor looks practical and useful. Sure, smash. Donna. That is an outfit choice. You know what? You're a relatively normal looking human being without anything freaky going on. And when you got ready to go, you knew what you wanted for the day and you are gonna manifest that. And I can respect that. Good for you. You had a vision and you followed it through. And look at you now. Yeah, smash. Elma. -1 point for a skirt as part of your armor. It's not even like an armored skirt, like a Roman thing. I know that wasn't technically a skirt, but you know what I mean. I feel like the skirt part is just a little bit unnecessary. But other than that, you look normal. You look chill. Armor is mostly usable. Yeah, smash. Giscar Guado, senior, contemplating his orb, or rather, where his orb is not. Giscar, is your hair okay? Is it just growing off without you? Did you style it like this? Was this a choice you made? I have so many questions. I dig his robes, though. You know what? You know what? You know what? I think, if I timed it right, I could steal that cool robe and be gone before he knew what was going on. He would just be standing there the next morning holding out his hand just like he is in the photo, going, "Why did he leave me 3 unwrapped hard candies that taste like pocket lint?" And I'd be miles away in that cool ass robe. I think that's a plan. Smash. Kimari Ronso. Oh, boy, there's more he is. You've had your horn nicked, sir. Were you harvested to make piano keys? I hope not. Alright, or maybe that's in the story what happened to your fucking head. Cool polearm. I appreciate a good polearm that is not meant to be a pun, but you know what? It works. Here's something I did not think about with the previous Ronso, sir. How kitty are they? Because I'm allergic to cats. Is this going to be a thing? It might be a thing. For the sake of my nose, pass. Lord Braska. Lord Braska. As of the day I'm recording this, I am in my mid-40s. I'm 44 years old. I am just at the right age to have just missed the Power Rangers. But even I recognize, isn't that the angry lady evil villain from the Power Rangers? Hold on. Yeah, I went and googled it. It is. You're the Rita Repulsor. You're the bad lady from the Power Rangers. Am I the only one that sees that? But I see it, and I cannot unsee it now. So, pass, because I don't want to have to fight the Power Rangers. Lucille. You know what? I appreciate you took the time to get ready to go in an armor set dedicated to making sure your crotch had easy to go access. I don't think that was the wisest choice, but I appreciate your dedication to the choice. Yes, I have to have a fight. Yes, I have to defeat evil. What if I want to get raw dogged right between those two things? You knew you had a plan, and you saw it through. I appreciate that. Other than that, you look like a completely normal person, which is more than I can say about the cat people. Yeah, smash. Lulu. If you've been hanging out with me on this channel for any length of time, you already know where this is going. Kind of like when we had Harley Quinn on. Is this going to be a healthy relationship? Probably not. Am I going to have trauma afterwards? Probably. Is this a bad decision? Almost certainly. Am I making that decision regardless? Of course I am. Smash. Nadala. What's with your giant weird hands? What's going on with that? I was about to say you look fine in every other regard, so why not, but just realized those aren't your sleeves. Those appear to be your giant meaty hands. That's a little terrifying. No, you stay away from me with those big meat squeezers. Pass. Seymour. Ordinarily, I think I could be cool with this, but really taking in the whole hair, I feel like that is a man dedicated to his hair. I feel like the hair will take priority over me, you know? I feel like he works really hard for that, and that's fine. That's his choice to make. I won't tell him otherwise. But yeah, like that's going to be so much maintenance on that hair, and there's going to be no time left for me. I don't want to play second fiddle to your hair. Yeah, pass. Shalinda. You know, the outfit's a little strange. I'm not saying bad, just strange to me. But other than that, you seem like a normal human being. Kinda cute. Smash. Waka. You look like a sports bro for some weird future sport. Mega football or something. I don't know. You look like you got a football, but it looks like he's got lumpies all over it. I don't know. That's weird. You know what? You're a bit weird, but it's been slim pickings this episode, so tell me about your weird sports ball. Smash. Alright, that's enough for now. If you've watched this long, you're just as weird as I am, so don't judge me. I'll see you next time. Cheers.